Good morning, everyone. My name is Tausif Niazi, and let's start with for our first lecture on .NET. So, what basically is ASP.NET? ASP.NET is basically a web application framework which was developed by Microsoft, just developed by to build dynamic data-driven web application and web services. ASP.NET is basically a subset of .NET framework where it is a successor to Microsoft's ASP technology. There are different types of ASP.NET like Visual C++, EV.NET, C Sharp, J Sharp, JScript.NET. The most commonly used was Visual Basic.NET. Oh, Visual Basic.NET framework basically exposes numerous classes to developers. These classes allow developer to create client and web-based application. They are basically divided into four areas. The ASP.NET provides core web-based infrastructure such as web form for user interface and web services. Windows-based application can be developed using Windows Form. ADO.NET provides functionality for data access. Base class provides security. All those are integrated into VB.NET. There are uh, Visual Basics, VC++, VC Sharp, JScript, etc. Next, we move on to study about what is C Sharp, what are the features and its advantage over VB.NET. So C Sharp is basically a modern, simple, object-oriented language derived from C++ and Java. It is a part of Visual Studio.NET. We can create different types of secured and robust applications such as window application, web application, database application, and there are several advantages using it. Just we don't need to worry about the header files. Definition classes can be done in any order. There are numerous primitive types and multi-threading tasks, and the most importantly, the global function or variable. Everything belongs to a class. So most importantly, it provides most powerful feature that are not offered by VB.NET. XML documentation springs to mind as one of the greatest advantages C Sharp has over .NET. So we will covering mainly implementing our project using C Sharp technologies. Now let's look at some of the features. First one is razor markup. So what is basically a razor? It is basically used for using using our C sharp code in HTML code. We can say it is used for embedding server code into ASP.NET web pages. You can see look at the syntax which is given over here. Next we move on to the namespace. What is namespace? It is basically used to group related classes. It is used for categorizing classes so that it can be easy to access, and its syntax is given below: namespace name. Lastly, we will see the using directives which we used in our code, which we are using in our code. Using system before the class means we don't need to specify system namespace for accessing any class of this namespace. Let's see, using system. So that's all for the day. We'll study about MVC and its architecture in our next tutorial. Thank you.